Hi Football Mania. Back again with us who are definitely here for you to share the latest football news. Today there is news from PSG vs Metz match results. With the final score 5-0, PSG did not encounter any significant problems when they hosted Metz in the 38th match of Ligue 1 in 2021-2022, Sunday, May 22, 2022. Playing at the Parc des Princes, PSG won with a landslide score of 5-0. PSG played the best composition of players since the early minutes. PSG looked very serious even though it was certain to win. The trio of Lionel Messi, Neymar and Kylian Mbappé played since the early minutes. Mbappé became the star in this duel. The 23-year-old scored a hat-trick. Neymar and Angel Di Maria scored two other PSG goals. For PSG, this result made them close the 2021-2022 season with 71 points. Meanwhile, Metz had to settle for being in 19th position with 31 points. Metz will go down to Ligue 2 in the 2022-2023 season later. The match between PSG vs Metz began with a celebration. PSG celebrates the agreement they reached with Kylian Mbappé. The star has officially signed a contract and will stay at PSG at least until June 2025. PSG appeared dominant from the start, but they had to wait until the 25th minute to get the first goal. Mbappé scored from Di Maria's pass. After that, the PSG goal tap could not be damned by Metz. Mbappé scored two additional goals in the 28th and 50th minutes. Then, there were Neymar's goals in the 32nd minute and Di Maria's in the 67th minute. For Di Maria, this is a goal in his last game with PSG. Di Maria looked emotional after scoring a goal. She sheds tears. Meanwhile, Metz looked helpless in this duel. In the 60th minute, Boubacar Traoré got a red card to add to the complete suffering of Metz at PSG headquarters. PSG vs Metz man of the match, Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé scored a hat-trick when PSG met Metz in the 38th match of the Ligue 1 season 2021-2022. 3 goals and Mbappé's slick performance made him worthy to win the man of the match title in this match. The duel between PSG vs Metz was played at the Parc des Princes on Sunday. PSG won 5-0 over their opponent. Mbappé became the star in this duel. The 23-year-old scored a hat-trick. Neymar and Angel Di Maria scored 2 other PSG goals. The PSG vs Metz match from the start was prepared to be an entertainment stage for Kylian Mbappé. Before kickoff, there was a celebration of a new contract deal between PSG and Mbappé which runs until 2025. The agreement also closes the chance for Real Madrid to get the services of the 23-year-old player. In fact, Madrid and Mbappé have been very close to an agreement in recent days. Mbappé celebrates his new contract with a happy ending. Mbappé played brilliantly and scored a hat-trick. Mbappé also had one other chance but hit the net. 3 goals and a 3-year contract is a special moment. Mbappé closed the 2021-2022 season with 28 goals and 17 assists in Ligue 1. Last week, Mbappé was named Ligue 1 Player of the Year. On the other hand, appreciation should also be given to Angel Di Maria. Playing his last game with PSG, Di Maria scored 1 goal and assisted. Di Maria had tears in his eyes celebrating his goal. The next news is football news from Fiorentina vs Juventus match results, with the final score 2-0. Juventus plays matchday 38 of the 2021-2022 Serie A season as a guest for Fiorentina. On Sunday's game, 22 May 2022, Juventus had to lose 2-0. In the duel at the Artemio Franchi, Juventus appeared with several backing players. Mattia Perry and Bernardeschi played from the start. Meanwhile, Dusan Vlahovic sat on the bench. Juventus trailed 1-0 in the first half through Alfred Duncan's goal. In the second half, Fiorentina added a goal from Nicolas Gonzalez's penalty. This result does not change the position of Juventus in the 4th place in the Serie A standings. For Fiorentina, they are now in 7th position with 62 points. Fiorentina played quite dominant in terms of ball possession in the first half. Vincenzo Italiano's concoction team, referring to who scored data, had 71% possession of the ball. Juventus is only 29%. However, there were not many opportunities that Giacomo Bonaventura and colleagues were able to create. Of the 6 shots that were released, only 1 was on target. 2 off the mark and 3 blocked by the opponent. Meanwhile, Juventus is worse. The old lady only released 1 shot throughout the first half. 1 attempt was made by Paulo Dybala. Fiorentina closed the first half with a 1-0 advantage from Alfred Duncan's goal in the 45+1 minute. The Ghanaian scored a goal after receiving a pass from Bonaventura. Juventus made 2 changes early in the second half. Rugani was used to replace Chiellini. Then, Perin was replaced by Pinsoglio. For Chiellini, this is his last game as a Juventus player. Like the first half, Fiorentina still appear dominant. But, Juventus were a little better. In the 60th minute, Bernardeschi was withdrawn to be replaced by Marliake. As in the case of Chiellini, Bernardeschi also played his last match with Juventus. Fiorentina played a good tempo in the final 15 minutes of the match. Sofyan Amrabat plays an important role in the midfield. Meanwhile, the La Viola fans sounded so enthusiastic about giving support from the stands. Fiorentina got a penalty after Lucas Torreira's action was forced to stop by Leo Bonucci. Nicolas Gonzalez successfully carried out his duties in the 90+2 minute. Fiorentina won 2-0 over Juventus. Man of the match Fiorentina vs Juventus, Nicolas Gonzalez. Fiorentina played solidly when they hosted Juventus in the 38th match of the Serie A season 2021-2022. Nicolas Gonzalez was chosen as the man of the match for the Who Scored version of the Fiorentina vs Juventus match for his impressive action. Fiorentina arguably appear more dominant than Juventus. They have possession of the ball up to 66%. In addition, Fiorentina also had 13 shots compared to Juventus, which only released 1 shot. Fiorentina's slick game cannot be separated from the brilliant action of Nicolas Gonzalez as a left winger. The Argentine player was very troublesome for Alex Sandro and the Juventus defense. Gonzalez took off 3 shots throughout the game. Together with Bonaventura, he is the player who has taken the most shots. Gonzalez made 9 duels and won 7 times. Gonzalez also released a key pass. Gonzalez scored in the 90+1 minute from the penalty shootout. Gonzalez calmly found the ball and made La Viola end Juventus resistance at the Artemico Franchi. Here is the latest news from Football Mania. The news also closes our meeting this time. Stay tuned on the Football Mania YouTube channel, because we will present the latest and most complete news about football. Don't forget to click the like, comment, and subscribe buttons.